Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my channel. As I told you and I promised you, I post my analysis every day after the market of New York, and this is the first item that I'm going to talk about, DXY or index of dollar. And I told you before and yesterday about the power it has, and it's getting more powerful, but we see that we have a kind of resistance on the way, and we are going to see some reactions when we have this zone. So you need to wait for this zone, and we are going to have some correction here, and after that we might see, and we should see, we are going to have any breakout of this line and pull back the rest of the trend, or maybe this line and we are going to have some reaction and going back to this line or some days trading range. All right, let's go to the next market. I told you about euro dollar yesterday, and I have determined these lines for you and drawn these lines for you. I told you that we might see the rest of the trend, which would be bearish, and at the same time you can see the lines I have drawn acted as support and resistance. This one, and the pullback, then the other pullback, then rest of the trend. After the news, it was revealed today about the gas and one of the European countries, and the trend became bearish again. And we have seen that this was just a pullback, and these items are pullback, and the rest of the trend would be bearish in my opinion, and we should consider the market. But the next zone we might have would be this 1.05 for the next support. But what I think, what my expectation is, that we are going to have some correction. These zone up to this part maybe pull back, then the rest of the trend up to this zone. So don't forget to subscribe my channel, because I am supposed to tell you every day about my analysis, and up to now my analysis was accurate, and you can go and check the previous videos. All right, about the British pound and US dollar, I told you that we had a kind of breakout from this zone and this channel, and I have drawn these zones for you, and you can see the market is correcting, and we have bearish trend. What I expect for tomorrow would be somehow some at the beginning of London market, maybe some correction for this line, maybe pull back to this line, and the rest of the trend would be 1.25 for the following days. All right, and the next item, USDJPY or Japanese yen. I've drawn this channel for you, if you can remember yesterday, and I told you that we are still in an uptrend, and I told you that we had a breakout of this line. We might have pulled back to this line again, and rest of the trend would be reaching to the bottom line of channel. Okay, what I see for tomorrow would be just this zone, and I myself go for buy at this zone, or maybe wait if we have any breakout that I might see that improbable. So even though it is not financial advice, you are responsible for your trades, but here is a good part for rest of the trend up to the midline of the channel. All right, and we are going to focus on Canadian dollar USD. I told you that we had a breakout of this zone and just pull back to this zone again, and the rest of the trend, what I expect for tomorrow would be this area, or maybe trading range here. We should wait to see that what might happen, but as you know that United States dollar USD is getting more powerful, as I told you about. But what I expect tomorrow would be these zones, and these zones might act as support, you know, probably because when you consider the market and see the market in daily time frame, you see that we are still in a trading range. And since this, you know, uh, point and this date, 2001 up to now. All right. And the next item would be Australian dollar or Aussie dollar. Okay. Uh, Yesterday I told you that these zones act as support and resistance that you see. We had a breakout of this zone, and what I consider for tomorrow would be maybe pull back to this zone and maybe 1.40 as the next, you know, resistance for uh, USD AUD. All right, we should consider to see. And another thing which is probable and possible due to this is a kind of round number. This zone is a kind of round number. We might see another, you know, pullback or maybe, you know, bearish trend and some days for correction and maybe again go for 1.41. And if we have bearish trend, so this zone acts as support. Don't forget. All right, this is the end of my analysis for Forex market, and I hope you always can take profit from this market. And don't forget to subscribe my channel because I might have some videos during the day to let you know about my own trades. And don't forget to share my channel even with your friends because I, you know, let my friends know all around the world about my analysis that were, you know, correct somehow during these days I have started. Have a great day and bye.